Ohio versus Jason Hall, case number 26CR 43515. Present before the court, Mr. Hall, right? You're
Yes,
Mr. Hall,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Represented by Mr. Fox. We have Mr. View from the prosecutor's office. We are here today for a pretrial, but it's my understanding Mr. Hall is going to be entering a plea of guilty, and we're going to set this for sentencing. Is that accurately stated?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Hall, how old are you?
41.
How far did you go in school?
I only made it to my junior year.
Are you able to read and write English?
Huh?
Are you able to read and write English?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of drugs or alcohol?
No, sir.
Are you taking any medications?
No. Well, I take blood pressure medicine.
Are you taking anything that would interfere with your ability to understand what we're doing here today?
No, sir.
Are you a United States citizen?
Yes.
We've had some discussions about your case. If you enter a plea of guilty to this charge, I'm not going to sentence you today because I don't know enough about you and I don't know enough about this case yet. What we're going to do is do a level 2 pre-sentence investigation, and we're going to come back here in about 8 weeks for sentencing. I've told Mr. Fox, based upon what I know about this case and what I know about you, it seems like that I would put you into my community control program. In other words, this does not appear to me to be a prison case. Other than that, has anybody made any threats, representations, or promises to get you to plead guilty to this against your will?
No, sir.
I have a document change of plea and entry. It looks like on the 3rd page, there is a signature above the line defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you review this with Mr. Fox before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
Satisfied with the representation that you've received in the case?
Yes, sir.
You're going to enter a plea of guilty to 1 count of discharge of a firearm on or near prohibited premises. This is a second-degree felony. It's punishable by up to 8 to 12 years in prison and a $15,000 fine. There's no mandatory prison in the case. It does carry with it, though, a presumption that I would send you to prison. We also have a specification for the forfeiture of the firearm that was involved. We also have a inducing panic. That's a 4th-degree felony punishable by up to 18 months in prison. We have 2 counts of negligent assault. Each of those are 3rd-degree misdemeanors, punishable by up to 60 days in jail. If I do have to send you to prison in the case, either initially or because you violate the terms of your community control, then you would be subject to a mandatory period of post-release control of anywhere from 18 months to 3 years. Before we go any further, I want to make sure that you understand your rights. You're presumed to be innocent in this case. That means that you can't be sentenced or punished until you either plead guilty or the state of Ohio proves that you're guilty. If they can, they have to do that unanimously to a jury or to a judge beyond a reasonable doubt at a trial. You would have the right to confront all the witnesses against you at that trial, compel witnesses to testify on your own behalf, and you have the right to remain silent. If you enter a plea of guilty to this charge, you're going to waive all of those rights. You're going to admit that you did it. We're going to get on to the matter of the sentence. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Mr. View, has the state had the opportunity to consult with the victims in the case?
Yes, Your Honor. The victim's advocate, Ms. Kennard, and I have met with both of the victims in the case, consulted with them, and explained options and the plea offer in the case, and both of them are in agreement with the resolution of the case in this way.
What are the facts?
Your Honor, if the case were to proceed to trial, the state would produce evidence beyond a reasonable doubt that on March the 6th of 2026 in Hamilton Township, Warren County, state of Ohio, the defendant did discharge a firearm over a public roadway, causing physical harm to both of the victims. The defendant possessed a Romearm Mini Draco 7.62 by 39 millimeter semi-automatic pistol that was used as an instrumentality in the commission of that offense. Further, that the defendant's conduct did cause the evacuation of a public place and public alarm. He was reckless in disregarding the outcome of his actions that resulted in an economic harm of greater than $7,500.
Anything on those facts, Mr. Fox?
No, sir.
Mr. Hall, did you hear those facts?
Yes, sir.
Do you admit that they are true?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the right you're giving up by entering a plea?
Yes, sir.
What's your plea?
Pleading guilty.
At this point, Jason Hall officially pleads guilty, and the judge accepts that plea after confirming that he understands the rights he is giving up. What makes this case especially serious is that the shooting wasn't just an isolated incident. It sent bullets across a public roadway and into a busy grocery store, putting completely innocent people at risk.
Anything else?
Do we get a date there?
Because I don't reach out to you via email.
Very good.
Okay?
All right.
Thank you.
All right, that's all.
Thank you.
Other news, 911 calls now revealing the chaos after bullets were flying, ripping into the front entrance of the Mainville Kroger.
And as you hear the details of this, you realize it could have been so much worse. 2 shoppers were hit while families, including a baby and Girl Scouts selling cookies, were just feet away. Our WLWT News host Karen Johnson live for us in Mainville tonight with an update on how all of this unfolded. Hi, Karen.
Hey, Sheree. Yeah, the 2 victims were actually right in the front entrance of this Kroger here in Mainville. And today, from prosecutors, we learned that the bullets actually came from the backyard of a home here right behind this wooded area.
It was definitely gunshots. I'm a retired policeman. That sounded like an AR-15 or an AK-47, about six to 7 shots in rapid fire.
911 calls came from people living nearby, those driving down the road.
And there was like 5 or 6 gunshots fired.
And Kroger shoppers. One of the 2 victims described their injuries.
Is there any serious bleeding?
I am seriously bleeding on my left leg.
Okay, stay on the line with me, okay?
And I'm also bleeding from my pinky, but I don't think it's as bad.
The other person, where were they shot?
They got shot in the right leg and the upper thigh.
Investigators say Jason Hall was firing an AK-47 in his backyard. Sky 5 drone video shows the path investigators say at least 2 bullets traveled from this backyard through a wooded area, across the roadway, and into the grocery.
This is where the danger of what happened really becomes clear. The bullets traveled from the backyard, across the roadway, and into the Kroger entrance. Shoppers were walking in and out, families were nearby, and Girl Scouts were selling cookies just feet away. Even if the shooting wasn't intentional, the consequences could have been devastating.
Hall appeared in court today.
Mr. Hall, how are you today? Pretty good, how are you?
Where he is charged with discharging a firearm near a prohibited premises, assault, and inducing panic. Investigators say he didn't intentionally fire into Kroger, but his actions were reckless and negligent. And he was released today on his own recognizance, but with conditions. He has to wear a GPS monitor.
For now, Hall remains out of custody under strict conditions, including GPS monitoring and a ban on possessing or purchasing firearms and ammunition. But the case isn't over yet. The judge ordered a pre-sentence investigation, and the final sentence will come after the court reviews more information about Hall and the circumstances surrounding the shooting.